Hello, it's the Beginner Crafter. Welcome to another WIPTube, and let me show you what I've been working on. Let's start with the crochet project, since it's the only one that it's not cross-stitching, it's crocheting. So I've made now like 1.5 pattern repeats, so it's getting longer, and here it just rolls up a bit so you can't really see, but there's a color change. It's getting yellow, so it's getting even more interesting, and yeah, I'm keeping on working on it. I'm already doing more than I did last time. I think I got to like the end of the second repeat, or very close to the end of the second repeat, and then I realized that it was too narrow for what I wanted. So now I have the width that I really like. So now I just need to make it longer, much longer than that, let's be honest. I will see how far it takes me. Now it's getting, the pattern sort of color is turning into yellow. So right, like 2 threads are yellow now. 1 is still pink, or 2 are pink, and 1 is sort of green. It's difficult to say, but you can see the change in the color, so that's making it really interesting. Also, the background color is changing into even lighter blue now. It has I wouldn't necessarily say white in it, but definitely some kind of light blue or gray, so everything's getting a little lighter at the moment. Now my cross stitching. Let's start with Blackwork. As you can see, I haven't done what I wanted to do in those 2 weeks. I haven't done the patterns, I mean the borders for weekly fillers yet, and I haven't obviously started filling in. I lost a thread for a while again. It's a constant problem of mine. The bobbins just disappear on me. So after a few days break, when I was looking for the bobbin, I gave up and I just started a new thread that I had, because I had multiple of this color, because I'm going to need a lot of this color. So as you can see, I'm still working on the borders. So I think by the end of May, I will have hopefully finished the borders and do January fillers. I don't think I'll be able to do much more than that, and try to catch up with all the fillers in June, maybe even July, but it will take me a while, much longer than what I thought I would work on. So yeah, that's it. Then the peacocks. So many Marvellous Garden. I've been working on, again, this part mostly, the third page. I did, however, put a few stitches, really little, in the second page, so that got slightly more filled in, but I mostly focused on that area. And as you can see, there's less white in the areas stitched already, because I'm trying to fill them in once I feel like I can, because the thread has finished in one place, or I can see that I am still going to need a lot of this thread, so I can start filling and using this thread now. So there's much less white than what it used to be, and I'm getting closer and closer to the end of the page, which is great. Again, I'm not even at 40% of the picture. Yeah, it takes a long time to get there. It really doesn't want to get to 40% for whatever reason. I mean, 40% is just a milestone for me. That just sounds nice because it's a round number, but I plan nothing special for it. At 50%, yes, I will want to again do things with those spark threads and just stitch with them as much as I can, but to get to 50% will take me still quite a long time, so I'm trying to get to 40% and it's not happening, but I'm getting closer and closer, and everything starts really taking shape there. I'm really close to the peacock tail. I mean, there are a few stitches already there, but the whole thing hasn't really been worked on yet, but I'm getting there. I'm really getting there. So that should be interesting to stitch on. Then Avarice. I didn't really work much on it. I don't think I made... Well, no, 200 stitches possibly, but 300 I don't think so. So I did stitch a little bit in this page, got some details in the diamonds, but I've decided to move on more to page 3, and I used black, a thread that I sort of freed up for the stitch along, and it's mostly background, but as you can see, the shape of this circle is already happening there because the black sort of surrounds it. And I got some stitches done here, so that also went a little bit into page 2. So that's what I've been working on so far in Avarice. So it didn't get much done. I didn't focus on it too much, but there's progress, and that's what we want mostly. And the last project is, of course, Miranda, which is my focus piece, and Miranda got I think 2,000 stitches made, so that's really nice. And I'm getting really, really close to the C part, so I should be doing that next time, getting there. Again, there should be less white in the stitched areas because I've been trying to complete that as well. I also did put a few stitches in this page, not too many, but something is complete there as well. And I do hope to finish this row, I mean this page, but also this row, more or less, not like fully complete. I do sort of understand there might be still some white there, but hopefully before the end of June I finish this whole page and I'm able to move down to the next row and then kind of start completing the pages fully. because the threads will be continuing below. So Miranda really got a lot of work put in it in the 2 weeks, and I still feel like stitching on it. I am aware that I might sort of burn out with it and will need a bit of a break, but for now I'm feeling okay, and I want to stitch on it. So hopefully in the next weeks it will also get a lot of stitching done, and then maybe I'll pause it for a while. But yes, the hope is until the end of June to get the whole row done and be more or less done with the plan for the year, which was to finish this row. Although the plan is to finish it fully by the end of the year, and by the end of June I just hope to get more or less until the end, and some white places wouldn't be a problem really. So hopefully that will get done, but it's not like I have to do it, because I don't. I am really much ahead of the plan, so it would be nice, but it's nothing I want to force myself to do and then feel really bored and tired of this piece that I would have to pause it for a really long time. Like 2 weeks, so like a whole WIPTube video period is fine, but I don't want to leave it for much longer. And I remember last year or 2 years ago, yeah, 2 years ago it was, because it was also around the holidays, like summer holidays area, but I was in my old flat, that I had such a problem with either Miranda or the Virgo that I was really tired of it, and it took me weeks to get back to it, and I don't want that to happen really. So I'll try to sort of control myself and how much I stitch on it, so that taking a short break like 2 weeks is fine, but not really much longer. I wouldn't really want that. I do also have to take into consideration that the summer holidays means going out, traveling, where I won't really be able to stitch so much, because I won't be able to take everything with me, and I will be just, you know, visiting and driving or just doing stuff where I can't really stitch. So there might be forced breaks from stitching in general, not just from Miranda. So that's also something to think about, but by the end of June it shouldn't really happen too much, because most of the time it still will be school year, so not much traveling really. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. It is really appreciated. Leave a comment down below, and if you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing to the channel and watching my progress with all the different pieces that I'm stitching on or crocheting. Hopefully soon I'll start knitting again and doing the sashiko project that I have, and I'll be able to show you more of the crafts that I'm trying to work on and trying to learn and improve on. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Bye!